Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Audeara CEO Dr. James Fielding, who joins us from Tokyo. James, the company has just released its quarterly for Q4 of the FY25. Talk us through the highlights as you see them.
Well, I think what we showed when we released these results is that continual momentum that we're seeing across both the primary drivers of the business. One part we were really proud of was the year-on-year growth through the Australian wholesale. And obviously with our AUA technology, we saw a big boost in those overall cash receipts. So when we look to that quarterly activities report and the financials we put out, it just speaks to some relentless momentum year on year that the company is really proud of.
As you've mentioned, you recorded a 38% increase in full-year cash receipts. Why do you think that you witnessed such growth across the year?
I think what we've been able to really capitalise on over FY25 is the introduction of these large third-party contributors. So we, of course, had our partnerships with the world's leading and oldest music instrument company in Zildjian that we're really proud of, and also shipping our partnership products white labeled with Clinico, the leading audiology provider in Taiwan, expanding into China, whose CEO is a strategic holder of ours at nearly 20% of the company. So we put some opportunities in place a few years ago, and we're really starting to reap the benefit of those, and we'll continue to see that moving forward.
So what are some goals for the company in the next financial year?
Well, Australia is on a really good momentum path at the moment, so we want to see that continue. We released these Audeara buds that I'm using speaking to you now, so that expanded the product offerings alongside our Auracast transmitters. So as an Australian base, we've gone from headphones, now headphones as TV partnerships, now buds as TV partnerships, Auracast transmitters that can be used in universities and high schools and primary schools around the country and around the world. So that Australian base is going to continue to grow, and we'll continue to see that momentum. And then with the AUA Tech partnerships, we've got the upcoming Zildjian where we receive the cash, and that's obviously going to turn into revenue. Clinico are happy with how the co-branded product is going, and I'm obviously here in Tokyo having some interesting conversations with people around expanding this tech offering. And not to mention our enormous medical device deal into China, the world's fastest growing and largest hearing health industry that we're about to launch into. So there's a few things keeping us busy, and we're really excited about it.
And just finally, what's your outlook for the industry moving forward? Is there any trends or growth opportunities that you see?
Yeah, I think what we've seen are some of the really big players entering the space, and Apple being one of the biggest. And there are a few people that think we should be afraid of that, whereas I consider the world's most effective marketing company putting hearing health technology into their AirPods as one of the greatest things that can happen to our industry. So you'll see people walking around the streets. Are those devices hearing enhancements? Are they hearing aids? Are they just for music? You don't know. And more importantly, you shouldn't care. Somebody trying to do what they can for their hearing using the devices that they have is really going to drive the industry forward. And you add Auracast transmission on top of that, so people being able to turn up to a venue with their own devices that they feel confident with, direct streaming audio, maybe a university lecture or a trade show appearance or a museum tour guide. People are going to start really adopting their own devices to control the way their world sounds, and that can only mean good things for the industry as a whole.
James, thank you for your time today, and enjoy the rest of Tokyo.
Appreciate it. Talk to you later on, Tylah.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.